we can help them because we're their what? We are your friend, that's right. Do you think that Evan is at least 5 feet tall?
No.
No. Do you think Officer Friendly is at least 5 feet tall?
Yes.
Okay, Evan, come get in my car. This is my pretend car. Come get in. Okay, Evan, what's the first thing you're going to put on when you get in my car? Okay, put it on. Pull it, make sure it's tight. Okay, me and Evan are in my police car, and we're riding down the road. Evan's having a good time listening to music, looking out the window like he's a puppy dog. He's having a good time going down the road. And Officer Friendly gets in a car crash. Well, when I get in a car crash, that airbag is going to come out really hard and really fast, and it's going to hit me right here in my chest and keep me in my seat. Well, if that airbag's hitting me right here, where's it hitting Evan? In his head. You think his head's feeling good?
No.
No. He's having a bad head day because now his head's probably smushed. Now, sometimes that airbag can come out really hard and really fast, and it can stop right here. Do you think he can breathe?
No.
No. Do you think he's having a bad day?
Yes.
So if it's not safe for somebody shorter than 5 feet tall to ride in the front seat, Evan, where do you think you should ride? Where should you ride the car? In the back seat with what on? A seatbelt. What is a stranger? A stranger is somebody that you don't know. You have strangers that live in our neighborhoods?
Yes.
Your next door neighbor could be a stranger. If you don't know them, if you see them every day, and you still don't know them, then they are a stranger. Do you think it's safe to go into a stranger's house even for just like 2 seconds?
No.
Things can happen in 2 seconds. Let's say that your next door neighbor's been your next door neighbor for like 6 months or a year. Let's say a year. You've seen them a lot. You see them about every day, but you don't know who they are. Now, this is a nice little old lady, and she bakes all the time. You smell like cookies and smells of cakes and stuff coming out of her house all the time. So she invites you, and she says, hey, I've just made some cookies. You want to come in and get one? You know it's only going to take you like 2 seconds to go in and get one. Do you think you'd be safe to go?
No.
She's just a little old lady, so why wouldn't you be safe?
Because she could be someone else.
She's a stranger. And just because she's old doesn't mean that automatically, hold on. Just because people get old don't mean that they become good guys. Bad guys can be men, women, boys, or girls. Bad guys look like good guys. We all kind of look, you know, we're all human. We all have our own look about us. If all bad guys look mean and ugly, then my job would be super simple because then I'd know who the bad guys were. She's at the park playing, and I'm a stranger, I'm not a police officer, and I come up and I say, excuse me, can you tell me if there's any restrooms anywhere close? Do you think she's safer right here, or if she takes a couple steps away? Absolutely, because can you still hear me? Absolutely, but now I can't touch her. So she's safer because she took a couple steps away. Somebody raise your hand and tell me whose #1 responsibility is it to keep you safe?
Women or policemen?
Well, we do help, but it's not our #1 responsibility. Ooh. That's a good guess, but they're not with you all the time, so no, that wouldn't be the correct answer. Yes, ma'am. Yourself. You are the only person that's with you all the time. You are the only person that's with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Well, for one, you shouldn't be talking to a stranger on the computer. You shouldn't talk to anybody that you don't know. You shouldn't go to any site that your parent don't let you go to because you really don't know if you're safe. Bad guys get on the computer and they try to trick people. Sometimes they trick adults, sometimes they trick kids. But let's say that you're a 10-year-old little boy that plays soccer, and you're on the computer talking to somebody, and they say they're a little boy that's 10 years old and they play soccer also, and they ask you if you want to go meet them at the park to play soccer together, or to go play baseball, or whatever, and you agree to meet them. You think you might not be safe? A drug is something that affects the way your mind and body work. Whether it's good or bad. It affects the way your mind and body work. So some drugs are good, some drugs are bad. You can use good drugs bad way. What I mean is, let's say that you don't have a cold, and you drink a bottle of NyQuil cough syrup. Do you think you use that good drug in a bad way?
Yes.
Yes. Let's say that you don't have a headache, and you take about 10 Tylenol. Do you think you use that good drug in a bad way?
Yes.
Yes. So if your doctor prescribes you a medicine and you take it the correct way, then that is a good or a bad drug? Good, because it's meant for you and you're taking it the right way. But let's say if you take somebody else's, or you take more than you're supposed to, is that taking it in a good or a bad way? Bad, because that's not the way it's supposed to go into your body. So we want to be paying attention and make sure that we treat our body right, because you get another body like when you turn 15?
No.
No, you've got to keep that body the rest of your life. So you want to make sure that you treat it good. Don't take anybody else's medicine, and don't take medicine when you really don't need it, because it is affecting the way your mind and body work. And drugs, what do you think drugs kill in your body? They kill something. What do you think they kill?
Brain cells.
They kill brain cells. Do you need your brain cells so you can be smart when you're grown?
Yes.
Yes, you need every one you have. And when you do drugs, it kills your brain cells, and then you're going to be a bunch of dummies when you get older. You are our future. We need y'all to be smart and very productive citizens. So we want to make sure that you take care of yourself.
I will make good choices today.
Okay, you need to make sure that you remember that all day long, because if you don't make good choices, then your teachers are going to make you take those police badges off, and I need a lot of police help. Now raise the other hand, so you got to both way high above the sky. Reach for the stars and wave at me. And next time you see a fireman or a policeman, please wave at us, because we love to see all our friends. Well, thank you. Y'all have a great day, okay?